Oh, hi. Oh, every time I turn on the camera, I feel like I have to do something. So hello, welcome to another live stream. I don't think anyone's here yet. I'm going to tweet out the stream really fast, as per usual. This is another really just kind of unprompted. What is the word I'm looking for? I don't even remember I don't even know the word. Girl, I've been playing Animal Crossing for like 5 hours. I can't even right now. I'm sorry. But what is the word I'm thinking? Oh my god, it's gonna bug me. Oh, like unplanned. That's not the word I was thinking of. But that's the word we're going with. So yes, I hope you guys are well. I'm doing pretty well. I, again, just played Animal Crossing for 5 hours, and it was a lot of fun. I adore that game. It's honestly helping me be a little more social in these kinds of times, like the social that we can do right now. You know what I mean? And I just love it. I adore it. It's also a very, like, personal thing, too. Like, it helps me be creative as well. So that's why I love Animal Crossing. Just being able to be part of a community. I should save this for another live stream, but like that's how I feel right now. So yeah. I'm still trying to tweet out the stream. It's just my computer is being my computer. And you know how that goes. Maybe you have a good computer. I do not. I mean, it's fine. I like this computer because it's one of the things that my dad left me. So like, it's sentimental to me. It's one of the only things he left behind in a way. That's a conversation, but not one for a live stream. I'm sorry, but that's just the truth. So yeah. There we go. Finally tweeted. It's done, girl. Look at me. How far are we in this? We are like 3 minutes in. There we go. 3 minutes in and tweeting it out. That's good. That's good. Pat on the back. Yes, queen. Hello, Nicole. No, you didn't miss anything. I just started. You're fine. I literally just tweeted out the stream. It's very random right now today, so like, it's totally fine. No worries. Hi, Courtney. Good to see you. Yes, I'm happy I'm live too. It's I don't know. I'm in a good mood today, so I'm happy that I'm streaming because it's a good day. Like I said, I had fun with my Animal Crossing friends, and we just, it's always a good time. So that just kind of boosted up my morale a little bit, which is what I need right now. So yeah, I hope you guys are doing well, though. I'm doing well, like I said, 3 times. This is why I can't live stream. I'm just like, I get that like motor mouth where I just don't stop talking. It's just how I am. So yeah. Let's see. I'm gonna wait for more people to show up a little bit, just kind of let them come in. It's also a weird, I guess, I don't know if it's a weird time. I never know what the right time is to live stream, because like some people live stream really late and some people live stream really early, and it just kind of depends. So, I mean, and then also I think a lot of people are also going back to work too, but then again, it's the weekend. But at the same time, like I have worked the weekends, so like the concept of a weekend doesn't really work for me. But I'm off this weekend, so that's good at least. Yes, let's see. Oh, yes, okay. So I actually have a full town in Animal Crossing now, and I actually have like a little booklet that I'm keeping, and I'm not like, I haven't really done too much with it. I just bought this book. This is my new Pokemon journal that I'm using for Animal Crossing. I have stories that I want to tell. I wish I have a pen, but the pen died. So I started like writing stuff out, and then it stopped. So I can run through my villagers if you'd like. I have a full town. Oh crap! I forgot. There's one villager I can't remember the name of. Shoot, I can't tell you everybody actually because I forgot the last villager. Okay, maybe I'll remember who he is. Oh, I remember. Oh my god, it's so sad that I forgot to. I remember who he was. Oh my gosh. That makes me really sad because I like that villager. I forgot Rodney. Okay, we'll start with Rodney though. Rodney is one of my favorites. And I know he's a very like, what do you call it? Hated character in the community. And I get that. I know he's one of those, he has a very unattractive design, but I find his personality so fun. And I know a lot of people don't like the smug personality, and I get that. But he adds drama to the game, and it makes it interesting for me. Hi, Britt. How are you? You arrived way sooner than I did because you're on time, unlike me. We're talking about Animal Crossing now, so I'm sorry, but it's what it is. So that's Rodney. I understand he's very hated, but I just find his personality very, like, interesting. So, the next character, let's see, I have Rolf, who is a tiger. Rolf is a cranky villager. He's my daddy. Can't help it. He's my daddy, so... Yeah, I love the cranky villagers. We have Wolfgang, another daddy. Yes, he's actually one of my friend's like favorite villagers, and I thought she was gonna. I mean, she kind of did get mad, but not in a way. Not really. But like, I was kind of worried that if I had the same villager she did, she would get mad. Not really. I don't know. I have anxiety and a weird mind. It was fine. It was totally fine. Then we have Dom, who is the gay sheep. He is the best new villager, in my opinion. He's the best. I love him. He's my other boyfriend. And I wrote down my title for him. So I basically have a list of all my villagers, and I've been giving them like titles because, okay, so you've noticed that like all of these villagers have like, I made an island of not just daddies, but like an island of, what is it? Like lost LGBT plus children. So all of them are within the spectrum somewhere. So Dom is my gayer than a strawberry shortcake. Yes. And I adore him. I adore him so much. He was honestly like my favorite from the beginning. And then we have Biff, who is my closeted but questioning work in progress. And I love that so much. And he's also my husband. So, like, if I were going, okay, this is getting really weird. I'm sorry. It's a whole story. It's a whole thing. I understand it's just a game. It's all fake. It's whatever. It's just one of those like fun things to just get my mind off of things. But like, he's also my husband. It's a weird thing. It's a thing. Anyway. And then we have, oh my gosh, my favorite villager of all time. Finally moved in. This probably doesn't answer your question, Kat, but I'm just running through the whole list. Or Kat? Sorry, no, it wasn't Kat. That's the villager you were talking about. Girl, I'm so sorry. Oh, and I'm not looking at the chat at all. Oh, Courtney, thank you. Sorry, Courtney, I'm out of it, girl, out of it. So Biscuit is one of the villagers. Who replaced Kat? My mind just goes blank. I think Kyle replaced Kat. We'll get to him. But Biscuit's my favorite villager of all time. I haven't figured out what he is yet, like on the spectrum. I want to say... I haven't decided. I'm not going to say until I play a little more. Walker is my other puppy dog. He is a lazy, like, husky puppy, and he's the straight friend who is everyone's friend. He's the only straight guy on the island. Just because you have to have one, right? is that wrong? But it's also because, like, I can't see him. I don't know. He is so innocent that it's adorable that, like, I don't see him, like, partying it up with the gays. But, like, also I do. It's a whole thing. It's weird. I am weird. I'm sorry. For anyone who just jumps in right now, you're going through it like me. Then we have Kyle. He is my, like, I don't want to call him a boyfriend. He's definitely bi, though. He's another bi on the bi spectrum. I adore him. I think, was he the one who was, I think Rolf was pansexual. The pansexual daddy, yes. He was bi, though. It's a whole thing. Okay, and then we have Kid, who is the goat villager, who is the fashionista. He is another bi queen. I love him, adore him so much, so much. And then finally, we have two more, I guess. The one that I found last night, who filled my last spot, is Sid, who is the new elephant villager, who I love. He's like the goth red elephant, and oh my gosh, I love him. Oh my gosh, I was so happy that I found him. I screamed. Oh, and I only found him in like 13 tickets, so that was amazing. Oh, excuse me. I just ate also, so I'm sorry. Yes. So yeah, Sid, I don't even know what Sid is yet. He's just a goth boy, and I'm still, like, figuring out what exactly they are. We'll find out. We'll find out later. But I'm so excited to find out because he's so fun. I love him. And then finally, Rodney. Rodney, I would say, is on the asexual spectrum. I'm not sure where. I'm still working that through. But I, again, love Rodney. I stan him. He's a friend, and I love him. So, yes. Anyway, that is my island. That is my island of gay lost children. Because I have fun playing these games. I make too many stories. I need to honestly write these stories down because they're so fun. So, to answer your question, I can't remember who replaced Kat. I feel like it was Kyle. It's probably. I'll just go with that. Cool. All right, I'm going back through the questions now that I've gone on my little Animal Crossing rant a little bit. Nicole, yay. Okay, so you say that Tagaina no Chi is on Steam. I'll have to check it out. Interesting. Okay, so I'm not sure which one I'll buy. I will figure it out though. Also, this computer is really weird. Maybe I'll wait until I get a new computer, but I will definitely check it out for sure. Let's see. All right, I'm scrolling through the comments. I'm sorry. I am way behind though, girl. Okay, so Britt came in. She's excited about Animal Crossing. I know this is going to be an Animal Crossing stream for 5 hours, and we're just going to talk about only that. I'm just kidding. We'll talk about other stuff. Don't worry. Yeah, I know. Your stream did turn into an Animal Crossing. It was just, I should have just messaged Kay on Facebook and been like, oh my god, Animal Crossing. But I was like, since she's here, I don't know. Why not? I don't know. I'm weird. Hi, Rachel. Hi. Did I already say hi to you? Hi again. How are you? I'm way out of it and behind in this whole thing. Yay! Yes. Tiger Daddy, and also yes, I love them. They are my two husbands. I am in a poly relationship with them, and I don't care. It's fine. Oh man. Oh yes. Oh, okay. I have a story about this too. So you are trying to get Julian for Ed. Yes. Okay. So I recently found Ed on an island, and I was looking for like some of my dreamies who are Sid, Rodney, Grizzly. I just wanted a bunch of really fun male characters on my island, and I found Ed, and I was like, at first thought it was Julian because they're both blue horses, and it was also dark. It was nighttime, but I was like, oh, and then I saw his eyeliner, and I like heard his voice, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna have to go back and get you because like I kind of want him on my island now because Ed is good. The famous Mr. Ed. Yes. Yes. Also, hello, Melissa. How are you? I hope you caught the whole me talking about my villagers thing. I need to write. Oh, and I can show you. I have a Pokemon notebook, which I'm writing my Animal Crossing stories in now, or I'm going to start. I haven't done that yet. Maybe I'll do that tonight because, like, I have a day off tomorrow, so maybe I'll do it tomorrow too. We'll see. But hi, I hope you're well. Oh, yes. Okay. I also really like the elephant villagers. Sid is, I already said that, but Sid is an elephant villager. I also really like Tia. Who else do I like? Eloise? Eloise? Is that her name? I like her as well. I can't remember all of them, but like, yes, I do like the elephant villages. I like the hippos too. I like a lot of the patchy villages. Oh, the rhinos are cool. Oh, I like villages. There are some types that I don't like, but I do like them. Yay, I'm glad you're doing well, Rachel. That's great. I'm so glad. And yes. I understand. I totally get it. Like there are some things that like if I'm in a conversation with someone and they start talking about something, I'm like, what? Oh, that's how I am with sports, honestly. Like if you start talking about like football or basketball, I'm like, okay, cool. Yay, I'm glad you're happy. But like, yeah, I feel that totally. Hi, Aisha. OMG, it is me, girl. Oh, I wanted to do this actually. So like, I was playing with my hair beforehand and like, okay, so when this is so random, but like, I have volume, girl. Like if I start flipping this up, girl, like look at this. Oh, it gets so curly. I like it. I'm like a clown, but I don't care. So that's I don't know what that was. That was a thing. I was doing that in the mirror earlier before I got on the stream because I was trying to make my hair look pretty, and then I was like, you know what? Who cares? It's fine. It's fluffy. I'm fluffy. It's fine. Thank you, Aisha. I'm glad you think my hair looks great. I think it does too, as well. Thank you. Oh, yes, that's quick. I love playing with my hair. I love flipping my hair. I do. Okay, like I love long hair, but I also hate long hair because it gets so irritating sometimes because I have to wear a hat at work all the time, and so it will like get in my eyes like a goth boy, and like, oh, it's so frustrating because I have to take off my hat, fix my hair, put my hat back on, wash my hands. It's a whole annoying thing, and I like the look. Like I look fine with long hair, but like I don't like the inconvenience of it. You know what I mean? So like I won't grow it out too long, but like this is a good length. Like I like this. Mm-hmm. Yes, queen. That's me. Oh, and my shirt. I'm fat. Oh, you can't see it. No, you can't see it. I'm fabulous. I love this shirt so much. It's one of my favorites. It's stood the test of time. I've had this for like 5 years, so I'm happy about it. So yeah. I got really excited. Now I'm tired. Oh my gosh. My streams are so fun. I don't even know I don't talk about really anything, and it's still fun. So yeah, that's what I'm doing. I was going to sit down and start reading Oku with Shay because she's doing a stream where she's reading manga, and that's really cool. I'm totally fine with that. Like that was good. I need to get reading again. I've been so lazy, and I've been so like obsessed with Animal Crossing that like I don't really want to do anything else. So I need to get back into reading. I've also been trying to read my BL manga, but like I've been reading some of the like older ones, and I feel like I'm getting burned out. And I was talking about this on stream with a few of my friends who were streaming yesterday. Aisha's in the chat. Hi, Aisha. And we were talking about that, and like, yeah, you just kind of have to like take a break sometimes and like read something else, because like, you know, if you read too much of the same thing, it just gets repetitive at some point. So yeah, it happens. Um, yes, that's totally fine. I also play Animal Crossing when I'm watching streams usually. It's one of those things. Like I'm tempted to turn on my game because I haven't really talked to Sid much, and I wanna find out what's up with that boy. I'm always looking for stories for my book girl. Yes, and I see. I have such like, I don't know, attention deficit disorder sometimes. Not to be like, I don't actually have it, but like it feels like it sometimes. I don't know. That's a whole thing. Hi, Hardy. How are you? Thanks for joining the stream. I also have like 2 cups of water because I don't have like a big cup right now because it's washing in the washer, and like this is all I have. And as soon as I run out of water, I'm going to need more, so I got 2 cups. And also, I don't know if Britt's still here, but I want to show off my mug, Britt. This is my Norway mug. My niece bought it for me in Norway because she is, sorry, tired. Okay. She's studying in Norway, so I think she's actually done. Anyway, but like, yeah, she wants to live there, and it's a whole thing. I'm really, really proud of her. And she got me that mug for Christmas, and it's one of my favorites. So, yeah, that I had to rep that mug. And because like my family's from Norway, I'm adopted, but still like I have that Norway kind of. I've lived around it, you know. So like I'm like an adopted Norwegian. Oh, I'm gonna knock off my books. Yeah, so that's how I see myself. I still don't know what my heritage is. I still need to do the 23andMe thing or one of those things, but I haven't done it yet. So I need to do it eventually. Yes. I don't know what you're saying, but I'm pretty sure you're saying like you're an adopted Norwegian, maybe, or I don't know, but thank you. Yes. And yes, that's very true. Yes. Also, hi Tyrell, how are you? Yes, this is very true. Norwegians do adopt those around us. It's very true. And I've also kind of like learned to do that myself with like friends, because like I won't get into the dark stuff, but like I've had to like kind of make my own family in some sorts of ways because like I have family issues. So anyway, I won't talk about that exactly, but like I literally like all of my friends in my family, like I have so many moms, like Britt's mom's my mom, I have work moms, I have best friend moms, like, you know, I have a whole like giant family that is not actually like blood related, but like I feel it. You know what I mean? So I guess I do have that Norwegian mentality of that. So like, yeah, it's one of those like kind of sweet things I like about Norwegians, and yes, so yeah, I get that. Let's see. Oh, okay. So what Britt's referring to, I'll just highlight it again. She's saying that this means I speak Norwegian. So there you go. Thank you. I do not, obviously, but I know that you do, and that's great. I'm very, very happy and very proud of you. Learning a language is not easy also. Like I learned like some Spanish in high school, and then I learned some in college, and it's one of those things you have to keep doing and you have to keep learning, otherwise you're going to lose it. Like I can't remember like half of the Spanish I learned. I remember certain words and phrases, and that's it, because I never used it, and it just kind of went away a little bit. And that's really unfortunate because I feel like I should know that, because that is something really important to know. Like I I have had language barrier problems at work. I shouldn't talk about work, but like just in general, and it makes me feel bad because I feel like I should, you know, I feel bad when I can't communicate or when we can't communicate. You know what I mean? And then I feel bad because I feel like it's it's awkward for both of us, and I wish I could help. You know what I mean? So that's what I say is it's really important. Um, oh, oh, I didn't know that you're in Norway. Oh, cool. Hi, thank you. um, oh, I've never even heard of this tag. I'll have to check it out. Thank you. I will have to look that up. Yes, I will look it up. Hold on, I will do that. So, thank you. I will do that. Let's see. I've been also very like I haven't been motivated to make videos lately, and that's kind of why I started doing live streams, honestly, because I just haven't wanted to make videos and make content. Oh my gosh, my tripod is in the screen mocking me because I just haven't like I also haven't been reading, so like I mean I guess I can make like Animal Crossing content, but I don't want to change my content up too much, you know how that is. But yeah, it's one of those things. Um, let's see. Yes, I totally agree. Finding your own family is so important. And don't get me wrong, like family is important. And like some people have a wonderful family and that's great, but like I'm sorry, I'm gonna burp. Trying to say something really like poignant and it's not happening. But like it's important to find your own family because like sometimes you don't have a good family and you need that like emotional support that you can't find with your own family. That's what I did anyway. I won't get too into it because I love my family. Like I won't get into it. There's a whole thing, but like so you have to make your own family sometimes. That's what I'm saying. So I agree with you, and I it's true. Yes. And yes, hi Kay. Yes, it is a Dylan stream. You can tell because I start one conversation and then I look at something and then I start another conversation like a cat. I am a cat. I should have titled the video, I am a cat. That's what it is. Is that the right animal? Is it a cat or is it a dog that gets distracted? I forget. Maybe both. Again, it's me. Oh, here we go. Nice. So you knew 4 languages. Oh yeah, it's hard. I'm assuming because you know so many languages. Is it hard to learn another one? Because like some languages are so different from others. So I could totally see that. So I totally get that. That's really awesome though. Like I can barely comprehend some Spanish. So like I applaud you because I would really really like to be able to do that. Ooh, this is a good question. All right, I'm really bad with on-the-spot questions. So this is a question from Terrell. They ask, which anime do you think has aged well, and which anime do you think has aged poorly? Oh, see, again, I'm very bad at the on-the-spot questions. Let me think about that for a second. Um, something that has aged well. See, I'm trying to like think of just like anime that are like older that I like. So I'm just gonna name off some anime that are older that I like. I really like Yu Yu Hakusho. I haven't rewatched it since I watched it like the first time, so I can't really say if that's aged well or not. But I really like that anime. I really like Cowboy Bebop. Trigun is super good. Like I still love Trigun. I think that one has aged well. That one's good. Anything that aged poorly? I'm trying to think. I'm trying to think of like maybe some kid shows that I watched back in the day. Again, I'm so bad at these on the spot questions. I'm struggling. Like, I can still watch Pokemon because I'm very nostalgic for it. I love Digimon. Digimon's still a great story today. I guess I could say, like, it's hard for me to rewatch Yu-Gi-Oh! And I don't know why, because I'm also very nostalgic for it, but it's also very long, and I just don't have the attention for it anymore. I don't know what it is, but I still like that show. I just feel like I can't watch it now. I don't know. It's a thing. I don't know. So I guess those are my answers, even though I'm not really happy with those answers myself. I don't know. I'm very bad at on-the-spot questions. Let's see. Yes, I have heard that Japanese and Asian languages in general are very hard to learn. So I totally get that, especially Mandarin and Chinese. Like, I've heard that is like super hard to get. Also, hi Mia. Thank you for coming to the stream. If you haven't yet, I'm gonna shout you out. You haven't yet subscribed to Mia. She's awesome. She's amazing. She's one of my best friends. If you like Udapri content, go check her out, Uda no Prince Sama. And she's just a really fabulous, fabulous person. So yes, I love you. Okay. What were we talking about? Best kinds of conversations. Like, hold on, I'll keep going. Hold on. What? Yes. Okay. Yeah, I totally, me too, Kay. I totally feel that because it's like, it's also editing. Like, I usually love editing, but after quarantine happened, I'm so lazy. I don't want to, like, sit down and, like, work. You know, I just want to lay down and play Animal Crossing or read manga. So, yeah. Oh my gosh, the chat just, like, moved, and there's a lot of comments now. Sometimes StreamYard takes a little bit, so I might be a little bit behind. Let's see. Okay, here's a comment from Britt. Okay, yeah, syllabic languages are difficult in general. I can totally get that. I've never tried it myself, but I just, ooh, girl, hit myself. But I applaud you because, like, keep going, keep doing it. I'm excited. I'm happy for you. Definitely keep trying. Like, you'll get it eventually. It just might take a few years, but you'll get it. Just keep going. Let's see. Yes, I love StreamYard. StreamYard, I'm going to highlight your comment again. I'm just going to highlight most comments unless I feel like you might. Let me know if you don't want me to highlight your comments, by the way, and I won't do it. But yeah, StreamYard is great. It's really simple. Like, all the comments are on the right side. You can just click on them and it highlights it. It's super nice. I really like it. I like it a lot. Yes, of course, Mia. I love you. I love you so much. Best kind of conversations are the chaotic kind. Were we having a chaotic conversation? I don't remember. I don't remember what we're talking about. Animal Crossing is so chaotic. Oh my gosh, like, my whole, like, binder of stories is, like, crazy. Oh my gosh. God. Dom is just, and Wolfgang's a player. Everything. It's a whole, oh my gosh. Animal Crossing is so fun. I'm gonna double check that no one said that they don't like their comments being highlighted. Just in case, because I don't want to highlight anyone. Let's see. Okay. I don't think anyone said that they don't want to. So if I do and I accidentally do, I'm sorry. Let's see. I know my friends probably don't mind. But Mia asks, let's see. Practice German. Yes. So yeah, it's one of those things, if you don't practice a lot, you lose it. I lost my Spanish. So, and, like, I also didn't live around that language very much either too, so I couldn't, like, use it very much. I'm gonna get some water. Hold on. But yeah, I've always wanted to kind of learn German because my friend was really into German a lot in school. She learned it in high school and made it really, really interesting, and it was fun kind of having a conversation with her about languages. It was cool. Oh, girl, I need some chapstick. Oh, I don't know what happened to my lips, girl. They are just not having it today. Mmm. Let's see. Oh, okay. Here's a question. Have you ever read the Dear Evan Hansen novel? I haven't. That sounds kind of familiar, though. Is it any good? I'll have to check it out if it is good. Let's see. Oh, hi, Elias. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry. I didn't realize. Hi, good to see you. I see when you were talking to me in Aisha's, or no, not Aisha's, Shay's stream. I mean, I knew that you knew me, so I was acting like I knew who you were. I'm sorry, exposed. But hi, I'm glad you're doing well. I didn't know you had a new channel, so yes, good to see you. Now I'm exposing myself, and I am that person though. I'm so sorry because I don't like confrontation, so I'm just like I just pretend I know a person, and then I'll move on with my life because I don't want to be mean. I'm not a mean person at all. I am far from it, and I don't like to seem like it. Yes, I totally agree, Kay. The StreamYard makes it so easy to highlight comments and make sure you're keeping track, and it also makes the stream kind of flow a little better. I like it. I like it a lot. Oh, okay. Here's a good question from Terrell again. What's the sappiest romance book you've ever read? And I don't know if you mean sappy in like a cheesy way or whatever, but like I'll just say like romance in general. One of my favorite romances ever is Anna and the French Kiss by Stephanie Perkins. It's a YA romance that seemed like it would be very, very like typical and just kind of like another YA book, you know? But it was super good. And honestly, actually, oh, excuse me, I'm sorry. Lola and the Boy Next Door is my favorite. It's the companion novel / sequel kind of to that book, and it's even better. Oh, it's so good. Oh, it's so good. So that's one of my favorite contemporary romance. It's by Stephanie Perkins. Highly recommend it. I haven't read her third book yet, and it's been like 5 years. So I don't know if I'd still read it today, but back then I loved it. Yes, Dom is a Dom, but in a way though, like he's very much like me. He's very like sassy and like cute. I adore him though. He is great. He is so great. Oh, good! Yay, Nicole. Yes. I just got this journal, and I've always like wanted to start a journal, but like I am so bad at keeping up with it. Like I'll start writing something, and then I'll just be like, meh. So this Animal Crossing thing is gonna make me more creative, I think. So I'm glad you're starting your own journal. I think we all need to be more creative at this time, especially just to keep our minds going, because this whole thing is just crazy, and we need some happiness in our lives for sure. Oh, okay, cool. Let's see this. Okay, Rachel, you're planning to start a channel. You're excited to talk about manga. Yes, absolutely. Yes, please make a channel. And honestly, like, do it for you and do it to have fun. That is the most important thing. I personally started my channel because I kind of wanted to get out of a bad situation at home. If I'm going to make this about myself for a second. But like, it helped me like process some things and like really allow myself to be creative in a time where everything was kind of scary and awful. So like I totally think you should start a channel and do it to have fun. Do it for you. And I think it's really important to like just be creative and have fun. Like I said that 3 times, but there you go. I'm excited. Oh, cool. And unboxing videos are so fun also. Sorry, I read half your comment and then I started talking. Unboxing videos are so fun. I would love to see it. Definitely send it to me if you haven't yet. Or not if you haven't yet. My brain. When you do it, send it to me. I am a mess sometimes. And yes, Aisha. He is a player, though. He is a player. Girl, I can't. I understand. I'm so glad I invited him to my town. Oh, Latin. I have never even tried Latin, so I commend you. That is difficult. I've heard. I don't know for a fact, but like from what I've heard, it's difficult. So that's awesome. Yes, honey. We sipping that Norwegian tea, girl. It's just water because I need to hydrate. Otherwise, I will just dry up. I don't know. Yes. Oh, nice. See, I totally get that. Yes. Learning a language because of your family is totally important. So I totally get that. That is awesome. It's always so good to experience or explore your heritage for sure. That's awesome. And I also love K-pop. So yes, Blackpink is my favorite. If you listen to them, I love them. I stan them. Oh my gosh. Oh no, I'm highlighting the wrong comment. Sometimes it does. The only thing about StreamYard, sometimes it does jump, and then you like highlight the wrong comment. Sorry, Mia. I'll get to you in a second. You're throwing chapstick. Oh, chapstick. I thought it said chopsticks. I was like, I'm not eating anything, and I'm bad at. Oh my god, I'm so bad at chopsticks. Oh, I can't use them. I have to like stab them. I can't do it. I don't know. My hands are not good. I have like thick like pig hands. No, it doesn't work for me. That doesn't really matter, but like I just can't do it. Let's see what you say. Yeah, let's see. It's fun language. Yes, that's also true. Yeah, English is a Germanic language, if I'm not mistaken. I don't. I always forget though. Like my knowledge of languages is so low. So like yeah, but it's true. Like learning different kinds of languages is hard because some of them will like borrow from others, and then you'll go to another side of the world and it'll be completely different, and they have a completely different way of formatting their sentences, and it's weird. It's cool, but also like difficult to learn both. You know what I mean? So yes. Um, yes, I also agree. I thought I wanted to learn Japanese for a long time, and I'm really super interested in the culture. But like I also am very lazy, and like I can't even learn Spanish, girl. Like I don't think I'll be able to do Japanese, but absolutely do you, and I think that's awesome. Always find new knowledge. I think that's super important. Um, okay, good, Elias. Thank you. I'm glad you're okay with that. I have anxiety. You know that. I have anxiety, and it's a thing. Let's see. Yes, it does. It does help make the stream more interactive. Kay. Um, Yay! Good. Okay, I'm very happy for you, Britt. It makes it more fun, and I think it's also. Is there a way? I know. I think there's a way to like block people with this. I don't know. I haven't explored that too much because I haven't really had any haters, so I don't have to. But like, I like StreamYard anyway. Let's see. Oh, Melissa! I didn't see that there was an anniversary edition releasing. That's cool. I might have to get that because I had to get rid of all my books pretty much when I moved, so I don't have Anna anymore. I may still have Isla, because I think it's signed and I think I kept it. But again, I don't know. So I'm excited about that. I will have to look into that for sure. Yeah, starting writing is not easy after you've stopped for so long because you just get lazy. Or at least for me, I get lazy. And like I started writing poetry again recently because I had an emotional time recently. And so like that like prompted me to start writing poetry again, and then I stopped. It's just one of those things. Like I get creative for like a few days and then I stop. And that's the thing, you have to kind of have to keep consistent with it. So like it's hard, it's not easy, but like I feel you totally, and I hope you can do it. I hope you can do it. I believe in you. Just do it and have fun. That's what I say. um okay, this is a huge question. I have so many favorite voice actors. Oh, because okay, I love dubs so much. I'm not against subtitles, absolutely not. There are so many talented that Japanese seiyuu that I love, especially in Udapri. But we're talking about dub actors, and it's hard also with dub actors because I'm friends with a lot of dub actors. So when you say like favorite, I immediately think of my friends. Like, can I say their names in on stream? I don't know. Is that okay? I mean, well, anyway, I'll just say some of my favorite people are favorite dub actors. I love Brad Swale. He's in Gundam Wing, Gundam Below. I love Scott McNeil from also those two shows, and also Koga and Inuyasha. He's amazing. I also love some Texas voice actors. I love Greg Ayers. Greg Ayers is one of my absolute favorites. He helped me. He gave me some really, really sweet advice when I came out, and I just things like that. When I meet them at conventions and they like kind of make their way into my heart, they become my favorite. So him, Christina Kelly is amazing. I love her. She's wonderful. Kyle Hebert, beautiful human being. And I'm talking as if they're just people, but I mean they are people, but like they're just my favorite humans, so it's fine. If we're talking like objectively, dub actors, oh my gosh, I think Crispin Freeman is super talented. I think Steve Bloom is super talented. Gosh, there are so many good ones. So many good ones. J. Michael Tatum is amazing. David Wald is a phenomenal actor and director and writer. I stand. So I could talk about voice actors for hours. So yeah, I hope that answers your question. Let's see. I feel like the chat's gonna jump. There it did. It jumped. So I need to go back up a little bit. Oh, here's a good question. Okay, so a room tour. The problem with this is I still don't have furniture in my apartment because of COVID. So like I don't have a bookshelf. I have a bed and my tripod. That's it. That's all I have. And boxes. The computer is on a box. My cups are on an overturned laundry basket. Like, I do what I can. So the room tour would literally just be like, this is my mess of a room. Okay, goodbye. So eventually I will. Eventually I'll get a bookshelf and a desk. Eventually. It's just going to take some time. But I want to do that eventually. I would love to update my manga collection, especially my yaoi collection. Oh my god, you guys haven't seen my yaoi collection in freaking 4 years now. It is a lot bigger. So I'm excited to do that eventually. Let's see. Yes, absolutely. This is such a fun video. I used to do Okashi unboxings on my channel a long time ago, and they were so fun because I was blatantly honest on those videos, and it made it hilarious. So please be honest with your taste test, because Let me tell you, like, it is so hard to get sponsored. Be honest and be unapologetically yourself. Absolutely. And that makes for fun content, too, because if you say you don't like something, that makes it seem more like human, and it makes it seem like real. So, absolutely. That's my advice for you. Absolutely. And have fun, obviously. Yes, Blackpink. I love them. I love Do Do Do, and I love Kill This Love. Oh my god, I got so obsessed with them last year or the year before that because my work listened to K-pop a lot when we were closing, and that was like the most fun ever. Is just dancing to K-pop while you're sweeping. Oh my god, I love Blackpink. I haven't delved too much into other K-pop bands. I've listened to some BTS. I think that's like it. Oh, and Big Bang. Is it Big Bang? Is that what they're called? Yeah, I think it's Big Bang. I like some of their songs too. Fantastic Baby, yes. But I've not delved too much into it. Blackpink is the one band that I'm like, oh, like all in. I love them. Oh, good. I'm glad I'm not the only one who's bad with chopsticks. I know a lot of people aren't. I know how to do it. It doesn't work in my brain. I don't know. This is also very true. A lot of rules within those kind of languages are really similar compared to other languages. So yes, that's why it's easier to learn languages within the same like category. But then if you go to another category, it's a little bit difficult. At least that's what I've heard. I can't speak for like myself because I only learned Spanish a little bit, and I wasn't very good at it. Yes. Let's see. Let's see. Oh yes, please come up with questions. Anybody can ask anything they want. Well, within reason. Just fun questions. Let's just enjoy themselves, obviously. And it's totally cool. I think the chat bumped again. Oh no, that was my Discord. There we go. Now I can use my computer. If a Discord comment pops up, I can't click on anything on my screen. So weird. Discord is weird. I need to turn that off. But anyway. Oh, okay. Am I playing Persona 5? No, I'm not. Unless you're asking Mia, she might be. But I don't have a PS4. I think that's the only place I can play it, right? I also can't play it on my computer, so I'm pretty sure it's PS4. But no, I don't. I haven't played it. I've heard it's fun. But again, I just can't. Yes, I was referencing blocking people on stream. I know how to do it on YouTube. Not while I'm streaming. I know how to do it while I'm like watching something. So I'm a good moderator, but I don't exactly know how to do it with StreamYard. I haven't really had to do it. I haven't had to test it out yet, but we'll find out someday. I don't want to find out, but we'll find out someday. Yes. Yeah, see, this is also kind of why I didn't want to say names. So I'm sorry. I hope that was okay. I hope that was fine. But I genuinely like their work. That's what we'll try to be objective. So I genuinely like their work. So now I'm like, why did I say anything? But I have anxiety, so that's how it works. So I hope that was okay. I'm sorry. Let's see. This is also very true about YA fiction because I read a lot of dark YA fiction, like Jason Myers, Melvin Burgess, Stephanie Keenert writes a lot of dark YA, and I love them. Oh, and Ellen Hopkins too. Those are some of my favorites. I only not recently, but towards the end of I still read YA, but towards the end of like my big YA craze, like I started getting into more of the contemporary romance stuff, which I really, really like. I think it's fun. I think it's fluffy, and it's a good time. So I totally agree. It's like it's interesting, like the different genres that YA can talk about. I love it, and also love the LGBT like YA section. Oh, so many good books. So many good books. Oh, YA is so good. Yes, Josh Greeley is also a very good actor. I adore him. He's wonderful. I agree. Agree. Um, okay, this is a good question. I'm trying to think. Let me think before I highlight the question. Okay, I know what his name is. Okay. Sorry, I have to like think a little bit for this question, but like favorite Japanese seiyuu? Personally, for me, he's kind of an older seiyuu, but my favorite is oh my gosh, what was his last name? Uh Konishi. Oh crap. Oh crap. I'm very bad at this. Let me look it up. He's the voice of Samurai Deeper Kyo in Samurai Deeper Kyo. Konishi. Let me just look it up. Hold on. Konishi. If my computer will work. Katsuyuki Konishi. That's his name. He is the voice of, like I said, Kyo in Samurai Deeper Kyo. He's also, who else was he? Kamina in Gurren Lagann. And he was, he was the guy I like in Sekaiichi Hatsukoi. What is his name? The guy with glasses. I'm so mad at myself for not remembering that name. Honey, take my gay card away right now. Just take it away. Take it away. Ritsu and Masamune. That was his other name. Take my gay card away right now. Anyway, that's my favorite seiyuu. I love like everyone in Udapri. Everybody, it's hard to choose. But that's my absolute favorite. I love him. So yes. Can we unhighlight this comment, Discord? I need to turn that Discord off, girl. Yeah, you have to like deal with what you have. You have to use what you got. So like I'm using what I got and it's fine. I haven't had too many issues. Also furniture is expensive, so it's also a money issue too. And like, yeah, it's a lot of things. So I use what you got. It's totally cool. Let's see. Oh yes, please give me more K-pop recommendations. It's very hard for me to like listen to like a whole like amount of music. What am I trying to say? I go through moods, I guess what I'm trying to say. So sometimes I will like listen to like a bunch of emo songs. I'm really in that mood like right now. Like I'm listening to Fall Out Boy right now. And I'm listening to all these songs that I never really got into back in the day because I got into Fall Out Boy very, very late. And so, like, I get into that mood where I'm either listening to Fall Out Boy, listening to Britney, or listening to Adam Lambert. Like, I just get in that mood where I just listen to everything that they ever do. So, yes, please give me more recommendations. I will check them out and hopefully get obsessed because that's just what happens with me. So, yeah. Let's see. Oh, and here's the answer from earlier. Mia is playing Persona 5 Royale or Royal. Oh, look at me! I say it Royale because I'm bougie. What Pokemon is my favorite? This is a good one. My favorite is Charizard. He has been my favorite since day one. I guess Charmander was technically my favorite, but like once he evolved into Charizard, I was like, he's a dragon. Oh my god. And he's always been my favorite and he will always be my favorite. Favorite like more modern Pokemon. Let's see. I say modern and now I'm thinking of like Gen 4. That's not modern anymore. But Lucario is one of my favorites. If we're thinking like new games, again, not new anymore, but Incineroar from Sun and Moon was my favorite. And then let's see, favorite like Pokemon Sword and Shield character Pokemon. I really like Grookey. I only played that for like 10 hours, so I can't really even say. But Charizard is my number one favorite Pokemon. When I answer a question, I answer like my brain just goes on and on and on. So that's the answer. I'm sorry. Yeah, I don't normally deal with trolls anymore, and I'm glad for that because I don't need that negativity right now. Don't need it in my life. Um, okay, good. Okay, good. I'm glad. I'm glad because like I don't want to. It's weird. I'm talking about them in a positive light, but I still like don't like. I don't want to talk about them if they don't want me to, you know, because they're not here, so they can't say that's. I don't know. That's why I feel weird. So yes. Um, Yes, Ellen Hopkins is one of my favorite people in general too. Again, I mean, I don't know her, but like I read her so much and I loved her, and I got to meet her in 2010, and she is literally the kindest author ever. I adore her. When I moved, I feel so sad about this. When I moved, I had to like, I might have accidentally like lost some of her books because I got a bunch of books by her signed. Fortunately, I went, so I gave them all to a, like, what do you call it? Like a charity shop. And then I went back and I bought them again instead of just saying, can I not donate them? I felt weird going back and getting them, but I wanted them. They were signed, you know, like, so I bought them again. They were like $2. So I bought my own books. I felt weird like saying I want them back because that sounds weird when you donate something and being like I want it back. That sounds weird. So I bought them. So yes, but I love Ellen Hopkins. She's one of my favorites. Sorry, you're way behind. I'm way behind. But have a good night, Elias. Thank you for coming to the stream. Let's see. Oh, I hate when this happens. Borrowing books. It's a funny story. I lent one of my Ellen Hopkins books to a friend, and when it got back to me, it was like destroyed, kind of. So after that, I stopped loaning out my books because I do not. I'm still friends with this person. I still love this person, but like, I don't like when people do that. So I don't do that anymore. So I get that. Yeah, returning things when you borrow something is something that's a big problem. Well, not huge anymore because I don't let people borrow anything anymore. But like, I've lost some anime and manga in the past because of this, so totally get it. I don't want to do it again. Oh yes, I forgot. Oh my gosh, yes, Mia, I agree. Soma Saito, I love him. He's in Hypnosis Mike, and he's also in Dance with Devils. I love him. Oh, and since we're talking about Dance with Devils, that makes me in turn think of Diabolic Lovers. Konishi Katsuyuki. Sorry, my brain. He was Reiji in Diabolic Lovers, if I'm not mistaken. Correct me if I'm wrong, though. So, but that's amazing. So yeah, my favorite. I love Mamoru Miyano too. I'm not as like a huge stan of him as a lot of people, but like he's beautiful. I do like him. And then I also like I'm bad with names. The voice of Ren. I'm sorry, Junichi Suwabe. There he is. That's his name. I like him too. So I have a few favorites, but I'm not like as big into Seiyu right now, at least. But I will watch. Obviously, I will watch subtitled. I watch Super Sentai in Japanese. I have no problem with it. So yeah. Let's see. Yes, yeah. Borrowing books is not fun anymore. And then also I agree. Hello, Kayla. I agree. Furniture is expensive. So expensive. It's hard. Oh, interesting. Okay, so now we're talking about music. I'm starting to like catch up a little bit. We're talking about music. I also really liked The Used. I really liked them. I wasn't as big a fan of their last CD, and I'm saying last CD, like the one that they did. I'm sorry, the one that they did after Vulnerable. I wasn't a big fan of, but I love The Used, and I'll have to check out their new music. I'll definitely have to check that out. Oh, yes, getting out of breath already. It's only been an hour. I'm fine. Yes, I agree. Fall Out Boy is good for any mood. I'm starting to get back into their older stuff because I didn't listen to a lot of their older stuff, just like their like top hits. So like one song I'm really obsessed with right now is Alpha Dog. Oh, I love that song so much. So that's like been my favorite song right now. Yes, always, always, always live your best life. Yes. No matter what the music is, enjoy it and have fun. No matter what. Like, yes. Um, yes, I love that we're all talking about our moods. Yes. Okay, thank you. Yay, thank you, Rachel. I will definitely look forward to those K-pop recommendations. And I'm so glad that you like Charizard too. He's my favorite. Always, always been my favorite. It's like hard for me to like pick a new favorite because I like when I like get obsessed with something, I get obsessed with something hard and like it's like a lifetime kind of thing, especially with Pokemon in a strange sense. But yeah. Yes. I haven't actually listened to much Alice in the Chains, honestly. I tried listening to some of their older stuff, and it just didn't really hit with me. But I totally, like, have fun with that, of course, obviously. Like, we all have our different tastes, and, like, that's totally cool. Like, totally have fun. I'm excited for you to like. I mean, I just couldn't really get into them. Maybe I heard the wrong CD, but, that's cool, though. Yes, I have. Okay, so I have heard about this too. I know that the Animal Crossing strategy guide is like on hold now because of the whole state of the world and everything. So it's unfortunate. I mean, even the post offices are kind of like on hold too. Like I have a package that's stuck in Utah right now, so it is what it is, and it's unfortunate. But like I've learned to have patience with a lot of things, so it doesn't really bother me personally, but I totally get it. It is irritating, but it's kind of like the state of the world right now, so that's how I feel anyway. But yeah. Oh, I didn't know that the lead singer had a tragic story. Oh, I'm sorry. For Alice in the Chains or the Used? Are we talking about both? I don't know. I that's the thing I love about music though, is like you peer into someone's soul, and like especially like some of my like favorite older bands, like one of my favorites is Linkin Park, which is kind of hard for me to talk about now because of poor Chester's passing, but I still like an emotional thing to talk about and like think about. But yeah, like we all have tragedy in our lives. I don't think anyone has not dealt with tragedy. So it makes them more human in a way and very sympathetic. So that's sad, but also like good for them for like being successful and using their experiences to fuel their passion. That is what I want to do with my own like trauma, is to turn it into art. Like I think that's beautiful. So yeah, it's sad but also beautiful. You know what I mean? Let's see. Yeah, we're talking. I do also. I do also love Tokia. He's great. He's wonderful. Let's see. Oh, okay. Here's a good question. What is a beloved OTB ship that you wish would have ended up together? Who would they be and why? Who didn't end up together? See, that's hard because like a lot of my ships did end up together, or they're like just a couple that I like. Something that didn't happen. Oh, actually, you know what? The whole point of this couple is that they didn't end up together, so it makes sense. But Tieria and Logon in not Gurren Logon, oh my god, in Gundam 00 is my ultimate OTP ship. I love them. But the whole point of their relationship was that Tieria was in love with Logon, and that Logon wasn't in love with him, and that like fueled so much for Tieria's story later on, that like even though I want them together, I feel like it worked that they weren't together because it helped the story. But if I could live in a universe where they got to be together, I would be happy. So that is my ultimate. Love them so much. Yeah, I also have a love-hate relationship with GameStop. I don't really want to get into it, just because, like, I don't know. I don't know like all of the stories, but I've heard like horror stories about like how they treat employees and stuff, and I just was it GameStop or Hot Topic? See, I don't know if it might have been both. It might have been both, honestly. But yeah, I don't want to get in that conversation either because I haven't actually worked for those companies, so I don't want to act like I know them. But like, yeah, that's what I've heard anyway. Oh, here's another good question. Favorite Whoopi Goldberg movie? Honestly, let me think for a second. I mean, the first one that came to mind is Sister Act. Oh, I love that movie. I love both of them. Both of them are wonderful. What else did I love her in? I think that's like the number one probably. Um, she was, let's see, she was in Ghost. I like that one too. But that's not like a Whoopi Goldberg movie. So like, I'm just gonna go with that one because I can't. Like my brain is tired, so that's the first one I thought of. So I love her though. I adore her. Let's see. Doo, doo, doo. Oh yes, okay. I honestly need to watch Yuri on Ice in Japanese. I haven't done that yet. I want to though because I love that show. I love it so much, and I'd love to hear those voice actors or Seiyu voice actors as those characters. So I will have to watch it eventually. Um, yes, yes, Alpha Dog is so good. I literally just like listened to it for the first time a few days ago, and I just cannot stop. I cannot stop. And it's also because it reminds me of. Oh, excuse me. It reminds me of Animal Crossing. So, um, you know my story. I don't know if you caught the beginning of the stream, but go back to the beginning of the stream later, and you can hear my stories about my gay Animal Crossing villagers. So that's why Alpha Dog is a banger for me right now. Yes, honey. um, oh yay! Hi, Matt. How are you? I'm glad you made it. Yay! I'm so glad. I'm not. I'm probably gonna be on for another hour, so you're fine. I'm okay for now. I will see how I am later, but I'm glad you're here. And every time, every time I see your name, I always say it like I say it like Two's lover, even though I know it's Tales of Symphonia, so I know that's how you say it. But like I know your real name, so like I just say your name. I don't know. It's a whole thing. But hi, I'm glad you're here. That was way longer than I needed it to be, but I love you. So sip that water, honey. Yes. Let's see. Yeah, I totally get that. I love Panic. The only CD of Panic that I don't like as much as the others is the I think it's their second CD. The one that's more like folk musicy. I like the style of that song or that album, but their songs in that CD just did not really do it for me. So like I totally get it. There are some albums that are just not as good as others, so I totally get that. That's totally cool. If I have to think like favorite breathing, girl, it's hard to breathe when you're fat sometimes. Okay, and also when you're talking. Uh, but like favorite music from Panic. I love their more recent stuff, like the one. Gosh, I don't remember CD names. I'm really bad at CD names. The one that has Emperor's New Clothes and Don't Threaten Me with a Good Time. Such a good CD. I also love the one they did before that. Too young to live, too old to live, too young to die, something like that. I love that CD. Their most recent CD is amazing. The one with the High Hopes is so good. Oh, I love Panic. I've become a big Panic fan over the years. So I wasn't a big fan of them. Like I wasn't like a big fan of them from the start. I got into them when their third CD came out, Vices and Virtues. That's a good CD. That's when I started listening to them, and I've loved them ever since. So, yay, Panic! um, yeah. Music isn't. There are some bands that aren't for everyone. I will say something that's kind of controversial, and that's just my opinion. But like, I couldn't get into Metallica. That's just one band I never got into. I don't like. I'm not trying to like put down anyone that likes them, of course, because we all like what we like, of course. But like, it just didn't do much for me. So it's totally fine to not like popular bands. Totally fine. Um, let's see. Let's see. Oh, here's a good question. I've talked about this before, I think, or at least maybe someone else asked it in a different stream, or maybe someone did. I don't know. What's my one fictional death that really saddens me? Every death in Wolf's Rain destroys me. Spoilers for Wolf's Rain, I guess. If you haven't seen it, mute the video. But yeah, every death. Hige and Blue especially traumatized me. It's just, but I've seen that anime like 5 times. I still love it. I love it so much. I'm sorry. I'm trying to. Yeah. Yes, I also miss Chester. Oh my god. And also listening to their music now, like it has so much more like not I don't want to say more meaning because it still had meaning back then, but like you can like tell that his music was just a cry for help. And it's been that way for years and I see I don't want to get like in that sad made of 9 right now, but yeah. It's so sad. It's so sad. But that's part of like their music is them. Like that's kind of what I love about music is like it's like seeing into someone's soul. So and that's what I love about writing too. And being creative is how you see into someone's soul, honestly. So yeah. Oh god, I love them though, and I miss him so much. See, okay. Mayday Parade is one of the bands that I never honestly got into. Not out of like any disdain or anything. It's just there's so many bands that like I just never got into it. But I'm glad you did. And I have those bands too, where they got me through some difficult times. Linkin Park was one of them. 3 Days Grace, Skillet. Oh, so many good bands that have got me through some tough times. And now, like, I will listen to their songs when I'm feeling sad or angry. I still do it. Yeah. Let's see. Oh, let's see. I actually have not heard of any of these bands. I'll have to look into them though, for sure. Cause like I'm always looking for new music. It's just again I go through moods. So like I will probably look into them sometime, but I also have a bad memory, so I might forget. But let me know. I will probably hopefully go back and look and check them out. Yes, true statement right here. Biggest tragedy ever. Still not over it. Still not healed. It's been 10 years, and that's really weird. Wait, it's been like 12 years now. That's really weird to think about. Yeah. Wow. It's so weird that we're in 2020. Hi, Rebecca. I'm doing well. Hope you're good. You haven't missed. Well, you've missed a lot of discussions, but it's totally fine. You're here. I'm going to be here for a little bit longer, or a little while, so you're totally fine. Glad you're here. Thank you for coming. Yeah, I did hear about the GameStop stuff a little bit. So, but like I've also heard like just horror stories in general over the years about certain companies. So, yeah, Yeah, it's not. It's weird. It's weird, shady stuff. I don't like it. Oh, bye, Britt. I love you. You probably already went. I'm sorry. I'm way behind in the chat. But I love you. Have a good dinner. Thank you for coming. Ooh. Oh, here's the real tea. Okay. So this person worked at Hot Topic. Oh, is it okay that I highlight your comment? I'm sorry. I probably shouldn't do that. Anyway, someone worked at Hot Topic. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have done that. I hope that's okay. Yeah, there are wild stories in every. I think there's wild stories in every job. But I've had good jobs, so I don't have anything bad to say about any job I've had. So I'm lucky in that sense. But I totally get it. So yeah. Yes. Okay. Thank you. Thank you, Mia. I forgot what the actual title was. It was something like this. It's Too Rare to Live, Too Rare to Die. That is the album that I was talking about. I think that's the album that I like really got into them. Right. It was right after Vices and Virtues. So yeah. Oh, and yes. Yeah, Pretty Odd was the album I was referring to. It's okay. It's not a terrible album, but yeah, it's good. And yes, Brendan does have an amazing voice. Oh my god. And like just in general, like have you heard some of his like acapella and like acoustic? Oh god, I just disintegrate because he's so beautiful. And just in the voice alone in general, but yes. Um, And oh yeah, Mia is that real like bougie girl who's been a fan from the beginning. I see you. I'm just teasing, but I think that's awesome. Um, oh, cool, Aisha, you got to see them in 2008. Oh my god, I would adore. Oh, I think we're still talking about Panic. I love Panic. I would love to see them live. Skillet's another band I would love to see live. I've heard their concerts are bangers and so fun. Like they have a whole like it's like a whole I don't want to say performance because every band is a performance, but like you know what I mean? Like it's got like fireworks and like flashy stuff. I really want to go. It sounds like so fun. Oh, Aisha's another bougie fan. Yes. I'm just teasing, but like I'm just being funny. So I'm glad. Like I love Panic. They're so good. Yes. Yes, Wolf's Rain. Wolf's Rain is so good. If you haven't watched it yet, watch it. It's so good. Oh, I'm hot in here. Gosh, this room does not get any ventilation because there is no AC in this apartment at all, and it's hot in here now. So that's why I have water so I don't shrivel up and die. And it's not even super hot outside or anything. It's just this room and also me being a big boy. Yes. See, this is also very fair. Like if you like the people that are a part of the group, then that's awesome. That's great. I just couldn't get into their music personally, so that's just totally me. Oh, okay. I still need to watch Banana Fish. I started episode. I'm sorry. Excuse me. I started episode 1, and you have to watch it on Amazon. And I don't know. I don't like Amazon streaming very much. But anyway, I need to watch it. I will eventually. Watching anime is hard for me sometimes. Sometimes I'm just not into it. So yes. Also, I agree. I agree with the statement, and it still feels like he died last year to me. Like, it's so sad. He is one of my biggest inspirations ever, because I relate to him a lot, and because I also hide my sadness with humor, or not hide it, but like I'm not hiding it, but like I use humor as a way to like get through it, if that makes sense. Like I don't want people to feel as sad as I do sometimes, you know what I mean? So I just, oh, God, I love him, and I relate to him in some ways. Um, yes, absolutely agree. We were kind of talking about that a little earlier. So many of their songs from the beginning have been like a cry for help, and it's sad, but also like I still love those songs, and it's still beautiful. And oh, God, it's hard to talk about, but like it's something we should talk about because like mental health and mental awareness is so important, and being aware of your mental health is very important. And like just oh my God, it's a whole struggle. It's a whole thing, and it's so sad. It is so sad. Oh my God. I love him, and yeah. Now I'm getting sad. Okay. I also really like the Muse. I didn't listen to all of their songs. I wasn't like a big fan or anything, but like I listened to a lot of their like stuff when I was in high school. And I would love to see them live too. I've heard they're great live, so yes, I would love. I haven't been to very many concerts. I just haven't. I'm also from Idaho, and Idaho. I mean, we get fine concerts, I guess, but like, there's not much in Idaho. There's just not. Um, let's see. Oh, hmm. Oh, excuse me. I'm sorry. I had lunch before I did this, and now I'm just like, now I'm just gassy live, and I'm sorry. Excuse me. Yay! I'm glad you're enjoying the stream. Yay! Thank you. Let's see. I'm finally starting. I'm only 10 minutes behind in the chat. I'm doing good. I'm doing good, guys. Ooh, here's a new recommendation. Oh, and do I have a pen? I have a pen. I have a pen. And I have paper. I have no excuse. I will write this down. You're recommending, is this a book? Yes, it is a book. Okay. I've heard of To All the Boys I've Loved before, and I want to read that. I've been meaning to read it for ages, so I will look this up. Absolutely. So thank you. Sorry, I am not good at writing what I see sometimes. Julie Buxbaum. Thank you for the recommendation. I will look this up. Absolutely. I'm always looking for recommendations, so. But I'm also a very big like mood reader, so like I may not get to this book right away, but eventually. And also getting to the bookstore right now is very hard. So maybe I'll order it sometime. But again, I thank you for the recommendation. Let's see. History Maker is a wonderful song, and I love all the covers for it that is on YouTube. I love Caleb Hyles' cover. I love Nate Wants to Battle, and then also Lian Lee and Karainu is one of my favorites. I love Karainu. I think he's vastly underrated as a like in the cover YouTuber. Excuse me, scene. If you haven't checked out Karainu, he's amazing. I'm gonna type his name in the chat because he deserves so much love, and he works so hard on his music. I hope I'm spelling his name right. He's amazing. I highly recommend Karainu. He's wonderful. So yeah. Anyway, this wasn't about like cover bands, but I love History Maker. See how my mind works? I get like so distracted sometimes. Oh, okay. You're fine. It's hard to remember certain things. Too weird to live, too rare to die. There you go. That's what the band is. Yes, or the title of the fourth album. Yes, fourth. I love them. They're good. And you're fine. You're not a bad fan for getting a fact wrong. It's totally fine. We're human, girl. We are all human and we're all beautiful. And we all make mistakes because we're trash and that's fine. It's good. We're fine. Let's see. Yes, I saw the video I think you're referring to. Was it what song was that? It's been a while. Was it Death of a Bachelor? I saw the Death of a Bachelor like acoustic piano cover. Girl, I melt. Man, he is wonderful. Okay, I have not actually seen Frozen 2. I need to, I know. And I honestly I just kind of want to listen to the Brandon Urie song. Because I wasn't the biggest Frozen fan. I'll be honest, I wasn't the biggest Frozen fan. So like Frozen 2 was never like something I really, really wanted that much, but I've heard it's fine. I think I've heard it was good. But I'm just not the biggest fan. I'm more of a Tangled fan. Like I love Tangled. Oh, Tangled's so good. And then Big Hero 6. Oh, so good. And then Zootopia. Like we're in a good generation of Disney right now. I know that's not what this conversation is about, but it's kind of becoming that, I guess, because of me. But we're in a good era of Disney right now, I think. I mean, I know there's a lot of remakes going on, and a lot of people are upset about the remakes. But like, if you're upset about the remakes, don't watch them. Like, you always have the original. Just let it be. I mean, it is. I understand also that like, this isn't the conversation we wanted to have, but I do also understand that like, it's also kind of cheap in a way sometimes. So like, I don't know why I'm talking about this. I haven't even seen any of the remakes, honestly. So I have no room to talk. But that's what I've heard about them. Oh, I bet this is good. Another singer that I stan who sings this song beautifully is Adam Lambert. Girl, oh my God, that man could sing me to the other galaxy. Beautiful. I love Kesha. I love her so much, and I hope she gets out of the situation she's in. I think she's still in it, and that's terrifying. I love her. I love her Rainbow album. I never listened to the whole thing, but I love her. I'm really bad at like keeping up with music though. So like I love her. You know what I mean? So yes, I hope she gets out of it. Yeah, this is absolutely true. If we're talking about Brendan Urie or Adam Lambert, I mean, I just started talking about Adam Lambert, so it's probably Adam Urie or Brendan. But Adam Lambert can sing the ABCs and put me. Yes, it's a work of art. Yes, they're both beautiful. Let's see. Oh yes. I love. Okay, here's a good conversation. I love when I see like musicians talk about like anime. Oh my gosh, like another one, Gerard Way from MCR when he talked about manga. When because he's also a comic artist, so he's really into the comics. I think he recommended, was it Death Note? I can't remember what it was, but he did a video where he was talking about all the comics that he's been reading, and he mentioned like a really popular manga or something, or not a manga, and I died. I got my whole life in that video because I love when they do that. I love it. Let's see, what's this? I love JoJo. I have only watched what is in the first box set of the Blu-rays. So that's parts 1 and 2. So I've only seen through Battle Tendency, but I've been meaning to get through Stardust Crusaders, get into it, but life just got in the way. But I love it. I love the JoJo. So yes, I like it. I'm excited to watch the newer seasons as well. I need to get into it again. Let's see. That's true. Okay. I haven't ever been to Oklahoma. Can I like expose myself for a second? I'm gonna expose myself and be really. I am so mad at myself. I don't know my geography at all. Because when I looked up where Oklahoma is, and I seriously thought it was like somewhere near Florida. Nope, it's near Texas. My geography is bad, and I'm exposing myself on screen. You can see it here. Do not know anything, girl. But I'm glad that you have good concerts. That's awesome. Idaho did too, kind of. We had a lot of like indie bands, and like I've been to like indie concerts. If you know what I mean, like a bar concert, where it's like it's loud and your head's ringing. But I haven't been to like too many musical events. I need to eventually someday. I mean, I'm in a good city for it though. Like, yeah, I'm ready. But it's also right now it's not a good time for it. But yeah. Oh, okay. Oh, dang it. Well, that makes me kind of sad. Okay. All right. Well, thank you, Melissa. I will look into that. Thank you. Um, yes. Let's see. Oh, interesting. Got to live in Texas. That's cool. Okay, that's unfortunate, but I am glad and jealous you got to see Fall Out Boy. Amazing. I'm jealous of that. I'm trying to think of anyone. We did get like Skillet one year. Like we got some good bands. Like don't get me wrong. I know it wasn't bad, but like it was also very expensive too. Like those kinds of concerts were expensive for us. Yes. So, but I'm very jealous. Fall Out Boy is amazing. And I'm kind of a new fan, so I can't even say I'm like an old stan. But like, I love Fall Out Boy. I just love them. Um, let's see. Oh, thank you. Hi, bye, Courtney. Thank you for coming to my stream. Thank you. Oh, and also Stay Gold, Pony Boy. Yes, I love that book so much. Thank you. I don't know if that's what you're referencing, but thank you. That made me happy. That was actually the book that got me into reading. So yeah, The Outsiders by S.E. Hinton. Yes. Have a good night. You see how my brain works sometimes? Oh my gosh. Um, let's see. We're talking about Texas. That's cool. I'm glad that you guys are talking to each other too. Like, I want all of my friends to be friends sometimes. So like, it makes me happy. Yes. So I'm glad about that. Let's see. This is also true. You don't have to know everything, and it's hard because I like to be knowledgeable about a lot of things. So like when I don't know the answer to something, I hate doing this, but I fake it sometimes. I don't like saying that because I don't like being fake, but it's true. So yeah, it's yeah. So you don't have to know everything though, especially like with pop culture. There's so much to know, so it's stressful. Here's a good question. Um, so my friend Matt wants to know if I've read Behind Story. I have been meaning to buy that for so long, and it's only 3 volumes, and I haven't done it yet. I don't know what's wrong with me. I've wanted to buy it since you made a video about it like 4 or 5 years ago, and I just never did. That is a great. I want to read it so bad, and I just haven't. So eventually I will, though. I promise. Someday. Give me 4 more years. But yeah, I will read it. I want to. That's always been on my list. Here's another good one. Yes, Gun 00. Oh, that is an emotional show. That is an emotional ride, and I loved it so much. That's why it's my favorite anime. It's so good. There are some things about it I don't like, but I feel like you can have things you don't like about your favorite things, so it's fine. But I love it so much. So yes, please watch it if you haven't. For anyone who hasn't watched it, I love it. Oh, these are all books that I have really been wanting to read. Actually, I have these on my list. Absolutely. So I will read like most of these for sure. I have Red, White, and Royal Blue already, and I will read it. It's in a box somewhere. I'll find it though. I'm excited. Thank you for the recommendations. Yeah, I'm also kind of afraid to tell people that I'm not a fan of something. But you know what? You can't please everybody. Honestly, you can't. And it's also not fun to be like fake either. So it's not fun to lie. But also some fans are mean, so I get it. Yeah, that's what I've heard about the Disney remakes. I'm catching up with the chat very, very slowly. But yeah, I've heard they're all cash grabs. I've heard good things about Beauty and the Beast. I want to see that one. So it's like the only one I really want to see. But yeah. Oh, and Mulan. Mulan looks really good. I'm excited. I hope it's good. I'm kind of excited for Mulan though. Yes, we love Kesha. Yes. Okay. Well, okay. You know what? There's nothing wrong with liking something more than other people. There's nothing wrong with that. I have a lot of anime that I love that other people don't like or are not that big a fan of. So like, love what you love, girl. That's totally great. And I'll have to check it out. Maybe I'll like it more. I didn't hate Frozen. I'm not saying I didn't like it. It just didn't do much for me. So like, I don't know. And I'm also one of those people that like, if something is hyped up so much and I watch and I'm disappointed, I just instantly don't care about it anymore. I was like that with like The Dark Knight. Couldn't get into that, and also the Avengers. I didn't like the Avengers, but I enjoyed aspects of it later when I rewatched it. So, but the first time I was just like, this is a boring movie. But you know what? That's fine, and I don't want to come for Marvel stands because some people, I don't want to come for them. Let's see. Oh, cool. More recommendations. I will have to check out these recommendations. Yes, Matt. Absolutely agree with this statement right here. I agree with it. He should have been the winner of American Idol, but they can't handle us. They can't handle the gays and America, you know. But yeah. Anyway, I agree though. Adam is such talent, and he's more popular than the winner of that season anyway. So, who actually? I mean, even though he didn't win American Idol, he won America. So you know what? He's doing his thing, and he's beautiful. Let's see. Oh, hi. Hello, Amy. Hi, how are you? Let's see. Oh, was this okay? I'm way behind in the comments. Was this referring to me not knowing where Oklahoma was? I'm on the West Coast. I can't help it. I don't travel that much either. Like, I've been to Minnesota. I've been to Florida. Never going back. I went there for like a Disney cruise. So like I was only there for like an hour and then we left. So yeah, I've been to, let's see, other places I've been to. I've been to the Caribbean. That's not in the United States, but it's debatable. Hawaii, and then everywhere around where I live, pretty much California, Oregon, Washington. So I haven't traveled that much. Traveling is also weird for me too, though, because like I do travel, but not much anymore because I don't have much money anymore. But like, I go to where my friends are, so I'm sure I'll go to Oklahoma someday or close to it, and we'll meet up. We'll have fun. We'll party. Absolutely. Yes, Amy, we were just talking about Animal Crossing earlier. I love it. I have a journal that I am keeping all of my Animal Crossing stories in, or I'm gonna start this. Maybe after the stream I'll start writing some things, but I love Animal Crossing. Oh, I love it. I'll talk about that in another stream though too. My friends and I are trying to start an Animal Crossing stream at some point, so that'll happen eventually. So we'll do that. I love Animal Crossing though; it's so fun. Oh, okay. This one's also kind of a hard question to answer. Favorite anime with steampunk elements. So like, like historical and like gears and stuff. See, I can't like think of any like steampunk anime. The only one that I know of that I haven't actually seen, so I can't like say I like it, is Princess Principal. I want to watch that so bad. I've heard such good things about it, but I can't really, honestly, really think of any. Uh, I don't know. I'm sorry, I can't answer that question. Oh, here's a good question. I already kind of answered this question. What's the one book you remember enjoying that you were required to read in high school? Oh, high school English. Oh, because The Outsiders was middle school English for me, so I can't even use that answer. That's my favorite middle school book. Favorite high school book? I feel like this might be an unpopular opinion because I don't hear anybody talk about this book, but A Separate Piece was one of my favorite books I read in high school, by John Knowles, I believe. And I don't know if I could still reread it today, but I remember loving that book. It's like a contemporary fiction about a boarding school. I really, really liked it. And then another one I read, I also loved Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. I loved that book. We had the choice in high school to read either that or The Princess Diary, which I didn't really want to read The Princess Diary at the time. I thought, and also I'm very lazy, and The Princess Diary is like 300, 400 pages, and Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy is like 200 pages. So I was like, ooh, it's shorter. But so yeah, that was one of my favorite books in high school, though, too. Yes, we love The Outsiders. We stan it. That's what got me into reading. I read like Goosebumps and Animorphs, but I started reading other comments in the chat and I got distracted. But Outsiders is what like really got me to go like, oh dang, reading is an experience. Like it got me. Oh, so good. So much emotion in that book. Oh, I cried. Oh my gosh. Another one I read in high school or middle school that I really liked was The Call of the Wild by Jack London. Is it Jack? I think. I hope that's right, author. But yeah, Call of the Wild. I also read that for a book report because it was short, and I was very against reading when I was a little kid, and then like something clicked with The Outsiders. So yes. Oh, good. I'm glad that I act like how you act in your mind. I'm very open now with like I'm like honest now with like how I act. So I wasn't always that way. I still have some anxiety. So like it still comes out, but like as soon as I start talking, I'm just like I just go. Yay. Oh, hi. Well, welcome to your first live of mine. You missed a lot. You can always go back and watch it later if you'd like. We talked about Animal Crossing. We talked about books and anime and bands. We talked about a lot of stuff. But thank you for joining us. I hope you're well. Let's see. Ooh, we're talking about bands again. So Matt got to see Blink 182. Oh my God, so many good bands. Oh, that's great. I love when that you can like experience when the experience was still awesome despite the conditions. That's awesome. So I'm glad you had fun. I would love to go to more concerts. Let's see. Yeah, I am very much an introvert at heart. But like somehow for some reason like YouTube helps me like get a little more open and honest about myself in weird ways, and I've just always been like that kind of because that's just how I've dealt with my introvert aspect, because like I'm talking to people but I'm alone. It's a little odd, but it also like helps me be more honest, I guess, because you're like not in the room with me. It's weird. I don't know. It's a weird anxiety thing. But I do like talking to you guys. So it does help me. It does make me feel a little bit of like gratification in some way. It does make me feel happy. So thank you for that. Here's a good question. Have I seen Gakko in Heaven? I have not. However, I am obsessed with that opening song. I have listened to it for years, and I own the anime, and I've owned it for years, and I haven't watched it. I need to, though. It's on my list. It's been on my list for a long time. Oh, okay. Interesting question. Please explain the difference between Gothic and paranormal romance. Okay. So I guess they're kind of like, they're very similar in certain ways. Like, I've only really read paranormal romance and like YA paranormal romance. I haven't really read much Gothic stuff. Like, when I think Gothic, I think of like something relating to like Edgar Allan Poe and like I guess like emo punk stuff. So like, even though this is technically a paranormal romance, like Nevermore by Kelly Cray, I would see as a Gothic romance. But paranormal, I feel like I think of like, I'll be honest, I think of Twilight, and I think of what are some other ones? The Marked series I know of. What are the ones that I read though? I read Twilight. What else? I read Nevermore. That's more of a Gothic, like more Edgar Allan Poe, like Gothic stuff. So I don't know if that answers your question. I think they're kind of like synonyms in a way, sort of. But paranormal also deals with like more vampires and werewolves and monsters, whereas Gothic is more like, I guess, like, how do I explain it? Like the occult, I guess, if that makes sense, like spirits and stuff. So I guess that's how I would interpret it anyway. I'm not claiming that I know that because I haven't read too much, but that's how I would see it. So that's my opinion anyway. See, yeah, I totally get this too. That's totally fine. I understand that because I love the original Beauty and the Beast. That's one of my favorites. Oh, I love it so much. And I also love the original Lion King. The Lion King is my favorite Disney movie of all time. And I don't want to watch the live action version in a way because I love the original so much. But I probably will watch it anyway. Maybe someday. I haven't yet, so who knows? Maybe I just will ignore it. But that's totally fine. You can ignore movies, or you can watch them and enjoy them if you like them. So yeah, it is what it is. Yes, we love anime or anime. We love anime. Wet Lambert. Yes, I love Adam Lambert. He's wonderful. Oh, you should go to bed if you're tired. Go to bed. Hello in Ireland, though. Thank you for coming to the stream. But yeah, you should go to sleep. I definitely, please. I have sleep deprivation problems though too. So like, I get it. I've had it, but yeah, it's good to get sleep though. Please. Yes, I totally agree. I loved Jennifer Hudson. I loved her in American Idol. I agreed. I loved her. I'm trying to think of other. It's been so long since I watched American Idol, so I can't think of other people that lost. And oh, Kelly Clarkson did win. Actually, I was gonna say that. I also like Clay Aiken. I'll be honest, I like Clay Aiken more than Kelly Clarkson at the time. Was that the right year? Oh no, wait, no, that was the second year. See, I messed it up. The second year was Clay Aiken and Ruben Studdard. See, I haven't watched that show in so long, but Clay Aiken was my favorite of year 2, if I'm remembering right. Yes. Oh, yay. Yes, I would love to come and visit Asia. I would love to, yes. Please, someday, once we get through this era, I hope it's not an era. Once we get through this time, I guess that's kind of a synonym. Eventually, I will come to you, absolutely. Let's see. Yes, you should totally keep an Animal Crossing journal. I'm excited to start mine because I have a lot of stories in my head that I want to write down. So, yes, it's gonna be fun. Ooh, okay, cool. I will have to check out this book. And thank you for the trigger warning as well. Thank you for that. Absolutely. I will have to write that down. Let's see. Devil at Doorstep. Huh. I've never heard of that book, so I have to look it up. Let's see. Let's see what else people are saying. Sorry. Gonna write it down. Write it down live, girl. um, I like the Odyssey too. I think the Odyssey is a really it's a good like baseline for like how to tell a story, because it's all about like the hero's journey, and I think that's like perfect like outline for a story. So it's very important. So absolutely, I also like the Odyssey as well. That does remind me of school too. So it's like synonymous with school. Um, Oh my gosh, I am so behind in the chat. Oh my goodness. Oh, Jack London. Let's see. See, I never read Catcher in the Rye. I skipped. Well, my high school didn't require it, so I never read it. I have heard that it's good though, and I would like to maybe read it. It's one of those things like I'm not forced to read those classic books, but now I'm kind of curious, you know. Um, let's see. Oh, the Arthurian stories. I've never read them, but I've heard people that read it. Oh, yes, and 1984 is a good book. I did like that one. I did a report on it. That one's good. Oh, Big Brother, yes. And yes, Poe is one of my favorites. I love him. Oh, and since we're talking about poets, and I mean, he's a writer in general, but like Oscar Wilde is like my favorite like poet, playwright, writer of that era. I guess, are they the same era? Oh my gosh. Anyway, he's one of my favorites. Anyway, no matter what era he's in, he's one of my favorites. I'm so bad at remembering certain things, but I love him. Um, See, that's awesome. I wish I could read books that fast. I read like one book in a week, or I used to be able to, and now I just read it whenever I can, because like life is was getting like busy, like, you know, work gets busy and it's hard to read. But that's awesome. Oh, good. I'm glad that you feel the same way about this, because like I that's how I feel with like being myself. Like I can be more myself in front of the camera in a strange way, because I get really like I have trouble like not to start a therapy session, but like I have trouble like opening up to new people too. Like I will like be really quiet, and that's just something I've always dealt with. So and that's fine. It's just it is how it is. It's something to work on though. Oh yes. Oh, I didn't know this. Okay, cool. I mentioned them earlier, and probably when you commented, I mentioned them. But yeah, I didn't read these books, but I've heard really. I've heard mixed things. I had friends that were really obsessed with them, and then other friends that weren't. And then I had friends that were obsessed with them at first, and then as the books got on, they kind of just like dropped off. So, but that's awesome though. Represent local authors. I think that's so important. I had a lot of like local authors in Idaho. I think what's his name? Cynthia Hand, who writes this Angel paranormal romance series, Unearthly. She was an Idaho author. And there's what was it? What's her name? Something to choke. I don't remember her full name. I'm sorry, but yeah, they had some Idaho authors, and yeah, we should represent the our native authors, if that makes sense. So yay, that's awesome. Um, yes, I love Paul's post so much. Edgar Allan Poe is amazing. Um, and I agree that is also why I loved Nevermore so much. I didn't really like the sequel though. I don't know. I feel like it was good as a standalone book, and I think she just tried to stretch it too far, and it just didn't work for me. But I love Nevermore. I just couldn't get into the other book, sadly. Um, oh, cool. I will have to look up these recommendations later. Thank you, Terrell. That's awesome. You're giving me so much to read, and I barely want to read my manga, honestly, though. Like, I'll look into it too, but like I'm kind of in a manga mood as well. But yeah, I'll look into it. Thank you. Ooh, you'll have to tell me if it's any good. I've seen that. I saw that in the book at Target. I almost bought it. I don't need another book though because I have so many books to read. But I love Stephen King. I want to get into more of his books. I've read a few of them, but not as much as I should. Let's see. Yes, Mia, this is such a good play. That is one of my favorite plays. So good. I think I saw it at my local theater too. Did I see it at my local theater? I know I read it. I think I saw a play version too, or like the theater. I saw the play. That's what I mean, not the version, but you know what I mean. Yes. So I love. That's such a funny play. So funny. Also, hello. I'm doing well. How are you? And no, I have not seen Bungo Stray Dogs yet. I need to. It's been on my list for ages. And again, just getting into anime sometimes is not easy for me. So like, I'll like hear about a series and then I'll want to get into it and I just never do. It's one of those things, but I do want to watch it. I've heard such good things about it. Oh, yes. All right. So, oh, yay! Val is here. Hello, Val. How are you? Oh my gosh, you finally made it to one of my streams. Yay! I love you. I was just actually thinking of wrapping it up, but we can talk for a few more minutes. And if you have any more questions, please ask me. But yeah, I'm getting kind of a little tired, but I can go a little bit longer. But yes, I'm glad you made it. Yay! Oh, I miss you though. I miss you a lot, so much. Let's see. I've heard this, Mia. I need to watch it. I'm sorry, my nose itches. I need to watch it. I want to. Oh yes, I've heard this is a really good book. I've heard it's really, really good. I need to read that one. Yay, well, I'm glad you came and said hi. It's always good to see your face, or to see, it's good to see you, even though I don't actually see you. I'm awkward. But yeah, I love you. I hope you're well. Yes, I agree, Hardy, with your comment. I'm not going to highlight it because that's a spoiler, but I agree. I agree with your comment. Yes, I totally agree. Totally agree. So yeah. I am getting so tired though. I think I'm gonna stop it here, just so I can get up and walk around. But if you guys have any final questions, please let me know. I'm trying to think of this question. So can you define own voices? Do you mean like first person narration? Is that what you mean? I'm sorry, I've heard that term and I don't remember what it means, and I was trying to I was gonna fake it, but I don't remember what it means. So let me know, and I'll answer this question. Because I read a lot of first-person narrated books, so that might be actually kind of hard. Is it like a string of consciousness? Is that what it is? I don't know. Oh, and thank you, Val. I know I'm literally fabulous. Wait, can you see? No, you can't. Well, it says I'm fabulous on my, my fat flab. Or on the shirt, not on my actual skin, obviously. Oh my god, I didn't have to say that. That's how my brain works, though. Yes. Oh, yay. Hi, Britt. Welcome back. I was actually just about to end it. So. And now my dog is getting a flea or something, or scratching. She probably needs to eat, actually, so I do need to get off in a little bit. So, yes. I'm glad you're back, though. Thank you. I love you. My brain, sometimes, I get so distracted by everything. Oh, yay, thank you. Have a good night as well. Yes, I think I'm gonna end it though. I'm getting tired, and I need to feed my doggy and probably play more Animal Crossing and then write stories about my characters because I got stories. um, oh, now all these comments popped up. Oh no. Oh, they're all saying goodbye. Okay, good. Let's see. Oh yes. Oh yes. Also, before I go, sorry guys, I'm gonna shout out. Rebecca is an amazing artist, and you should follow her on Twitter. I love her so much, and she's been doing like human version of Animal Crossing characters, and it's fabulous. So go follow her. She's amazing. Plug, plug, plug. I love her, love her, love her. So yes, she's awesome. Yes, yes, yes. Go check her out. And yes, thank you guys. Britt, enjoy Gal Ranger. I hope you like it more. I hope you enjoy it. I love you. And everyone have a wonderful night. And also, I'm going to highlight this comment too. Yes, yes, we will start RPM. Okay, honey. Okay. Sorry, I was going to end the stream, but I will just mention this right now. I get tomorrow off. If you work tomorrow, oh shoot. Message me. I will watch it with you either tonight or tomorrow. We will do it. We will do it. Just so I get it in my brain that we're doing it. Because sometimes sometimes in my anxiety, just I don't want to do anything. But tomorrow we will do it. We will do it, or tonight. Okay. Yes. Okay, cool. We'll do it tomorrow. Okay. Yay. Okay, well, thank you guys for watching. I love you guys so much. You're amazing. This was so much fun. And I hope you have a wonderful night. Thank you so much. You guys are amazing. Okay, I'm going to go open my door and air out this room because I am a mess. Okay, thank you for watching, guys. And as always, breathe. For the love of all that is gay, stay sexy.